Welcome to the social space, everybody. Betty Richie is with us. We're going to talk to her in just a minute. She's from the League of Women Voters. So, hint, hint, we might be talking about voting and election stuff.
I know. It's that time
Just
of
a
year.
guess. I'm just guessing.
Yeah. Hey, by the time this show runs, you ought to be thinking about early voting.
You better. You should. Think about it now. I'm Chris Horgan. That's Jackie Hager. That's Andrew Bell, who we just are so nice to constantly.
Hey, well, I mean, word on the street was that Andrew was extra loud last week.
He was a little on the loud side.
It wasn't my fault. I think it was the mic was a little
Loud. It was loud, just in general.
So his laugh just
It boomed.
it boomed
It
the
moved.
walls at your house.
Yeah,
last week.
it rattled some dishes in the kitchen. We'll just go with that. Jackie, you've got some. First of all, you have a toy from the
do.
1950s in your hands. And
Did you play with this as a kid?
yeah, I had a Slinky. You bet.
Betty, did you play with this?
Absolutely.
Yep.
Andrew?
I did.
I mean, I bet every person watching the show played with this as a kid.
I would
We've
hope
got
so.
something real exciting coming. It's a teaser.
You're going
It's a
to
teaser.
spring the announcement at some
We're
point.
going to spring the announcement. Yeah. And first of all, Empty Bowls was this week.
That's right.
And it was awesome.
Yep.
If you know about Empty Bowls, it's such a worthy event.
It is.
The Lifelong Learning Center at MSU. You guys are really paying attention to this because their membership is growing.
Good.
Over 300 programs. Oh my gosh. If you
awesome.
don't know about the MSU Lifelong Learning Center, you need to find out about it.
And start learning.
300 programs. Pick something that suits you. For, on October 16th, David Hartman's going to continue a series that he's got, which parallels the lives of Hitler and Stalin. Ooh, especially with what's going on now.
Yeah.
My goodness.
Yeah.
At 1:30 on that day, Barry Maka will talk about the legal and not so legal part of Wichita County. That's interesting. On Wednesday, the 18th of October, Dr. Kirsten Lodge will discuss her recently published edition of, oh my gosh, it's a modernist novella. David Wolverton. Everybody loves David Wolverton. He'll be back in on Thursday, the 19th, to review the way science and probabilities affect our lives and our everyday decisions.
Cool.
That sounds like a deep subject, but if you know David, it'll be so interesting. And then again at 1:30, Barry Maka will come back in. So I'm excited about that.
So-
'Tis the season to get out and give and go.
Yep.
I love it. That's what the
Yeah.
fall's all about. And if you came to Empty Bowls, thank you. As a food bank board member,
Yes.
thank you. We appreciate you very much for doing that.
Yeah.
I neglected to do something that I do right off the
What?
top of the show is thank our sponsors.
Oh my goodness.
So, pardon me for that.
I'll just slinky on through that one.
It's one of the reasons I just retired. No, there we go. We got to thank our friends at Four Stars Auto Ranch in
Yes.
Henrietta, our great buddies at Falls Truck Center, News Channel 6, and at Town Square Media. We couldn't do it without them.
And
so.
American National Bank and Trust.
And Trust, exactly. So thank you all, thank you all, thank you all.
Yes.
So thank you, Betty Richie, for sitting through that. We're happy to have you. Tell me a little bit about the League of Women Voters and how you're involved in it.
Well, thank you all for having me. I'm really excited.
Uh-huh.
The League of Women Voters, of course, is a nonpartisan. We do not support a candidate, or do we support anything political in that way, choosing anyone. The League of Women Voters in Wichita Falls is really fantastic. We have a lot of members. We have people who are interested. The dues are $60 for one person, and then $90 for two people, which I think is really important because there's nothing as exciting as voting.
Uh-huh.
I was raised in a small town, Alney, and one of the most important things to me was my father getting me up and saying, it's time to register to vote.
That's awesome.
And he was a public official for 30 years. And another exciting thing was to get to vote for my father.
Uh-huh.
And I could hardly wait to get to that age.
Yeah.
And then we moved to Graham, and my husband was a public official, so I got to vote for him. And then I ran as a candidate. So voting has been in the core of our whole family.
Uh-huh.
At the age of 18, we woke up our children and said, you're going.
Yeah.
And so they have the same excitement our whole family does about voting. It's so important, and it is exciting. It's a privilege.
Uh-huh.
It's a duty to go ahead and vote. And I'll add, I don't know if you want me to continue or whether you want to
No,
ask
That's
more
fine.
questions. Okay. Of course, the voter's guide, We
Ooh,
feel
let's talk about
Yeah.
that voters
Crucial.
guide.
Okay.
What is that?
Great. The League of Women Voters feels so strongly about this, and it comes down all the way from national to the state and to us. And this voters guide, this time, oh my, we have the 14 amendments, the pros and the cons, and we have all of the mayor candidates, and we have the city council candidates. And what was exciting this year, every candidate, and I'm so proud of them, every candidate answered all of our
Yay.
questions.
Good.
Oh, that's
And
awesome.
so every candidate has the answers, and so you can really look at this and see what they're thinking, and it's just really exciting. And as I said, the 14 amendments, we have the pros and the cons, and it was usually about only 11% of the population vote for amendments. So that means that only 11% of the voting population is in charge of what we do and of our laws.
Interesting.
Yes, so this is so important for people to actually see. Texas has one of the longest constitutions, 517 amendments. Now think about that. I mean, you need to be educated about these amendments, how important they are. They affect your everyday life.
Yeah.
And there's some important ones on here. So it takes time to go through them, but it's worth it.
Yeah.
And people say, I don't want to vote for the amendments because I don't understand them. Actually, these are not gotcha like a lot of them are. I think they're pretty plain and you can kind of tell. And then to vote for the city, how great is that?
Yes.
I mean, talk about affecting your life. The mayor, the city council, you can go to vote411.org, and we are so proud of that. If you want to know anything about who your congressman is, who your senator is, you go to vote411.org. And we even have the QR code right
There you go.
here.
Our code on the voter's guide.
Yeah.
So you can just go right there. And if you don't know what district you're in, city council district, vote411.org can
Yeah.
let you know. October 23rd,
Early
go
voting.
out, and you have until, I think, the November 3rd.
Yes.
That's correct.
So that's plenty of time. You have time, and you can vote so many places.
Yeah.
I mean, as I said, early voting, we have it right here.
Right.
All the places that you can vote, go to vote411.org, and they'll also tell you.
Well,
I
for
love
those
that.
for those
I do too.
for those listening, if you want one of those, we'll have them here at the office. But gosh, thank you so much for coming in and reminding us what the League of Women Voters does and about this publication and how they can get one.
Thank you.
Great,
Yes.
Betty. By the way, I used to, as soon as those got to Channel 6, I grabbed a handful and everybody in the newsroom got one, and I said, read it back, front to back to front, 3 or 4 times.
Yeah.
You'll
Yeah.
be ready to cover this election.
Let's lay
and know
one
who's
on
running.
every desk here. I
Yeah.
agree.
I'm telling you, they are.
Read 'em.
You cannot buy that publication because it would be worth so much money. They'd have to sell it. They could sell it for $50. And it
Yeah.
would
Oh, that's an
snap it
idea.
up.
Thank
Okay. Well, we're kind of going against it there, aren't we? Thank you for being here. We
Yes,
appreciate
thank
you
you.
very
Yes.
much.
Thank
All right, stay with us,
you.
everybody. We've got something hot,
Ooh.
and there's beer involved.
There's beer involved.
beer involved.
Well, it must be a Windthorst thing.
Don't go away. We'll be right back.
My name is Colby Pistacco. I'm your locally born and raised Medicare expert. Medicare can be confusing, but helping seniors find the right health insurance is what I do best. That's the Pistacco way.
More personal, more thoughtful, more trusted.
Welcome back to Social Space, everybody. I got everybody laughing, but Andrew. I worked so hard to get that laugh
to
the
say
first thing out the door.
something
I didn't say anything funny. Is that what you said? I had them laughing. I don't know what happened to you.
I'm laughing at his laugh.
There we go.
And like
It's
contagious.
really iconic.
It
It's
is-
iconic.
It is, and contagious
yeah.
as well. All right, I'm Chris. That's Jackie. That's Andrew. This is Rheagan Ortega.
Rheagan!
We are thrilled to death to have you. If you don't follow Rheagan on Facebook, you should.
I know you should.
Let's go. I'm just going to say that. That's it. So, all right. So, you have something coming up, but you're a yoga instructor.
I am.
So, tell us a little about you and how you got involved in yoga.
well, I've been doing it, 13 years now.
Wow.
I started doing yoga after I had ACL replacement surgery. They made me do it as part of my rehab.
There you go.
And I hated it.
Yeah.
I hated it a lot. And fast forward a couple of years later, I moved back from Austin back here and met a lovely woman named Vicki Brooks who owned a studio right down on Indiana called Breathe Yoga Studio. And she made me fall in love with yoga. And it kind of just snowballed from there. And I've been doing it. I teach at Great Scott Yoga Studio and at Weightless here.
Wow.
And I absolutely love it.
That's
It's
your
my favorite
floating.
thing.
You float.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do the
awesome.
cocoon nidra, like you float in the little cocoon.
Well, I thought it was magic. I like actually levitated up.
It's a true story.
All right, I like
I will
it.
never reveal all my secrets to you.
Rheagan, oh, sorry.
No,
Go ahead.
Rheagan, I'm like you. When I started doing yoga, I did not like it. It was a hard 6 months for me that I said, all right, I'm going to keep. It was Carolyn Bell who got me to do it.
Who is
doesn't-
fantastic,
She's
by the way.
fantastic. Who does not love Carolyn?
I love
just
her.
didn't love her
Precious.
yoga.
She's watching this going,
I know.
Becky.
Carolyn
Love-hate.
got
It was a
But
love
can I
hate.
say, when you reach a point in yoga, you go, oh my, this is incredible.
For someone like you who goes
Yes.
all the time, is 90 miles an hour.
Yes.
It's harder for people like you because you can't shut this down
You're exactly
long
right.
enough to like relax.
But she taught me how to do that. I feel like I owe her a big
She's a
prize.
fabulous instructor.
She is. And she got me over the hump. And listen, I'm a 3 to 4 timer
so proud of you
yoga
right now,
a week.
That's awesome.
And I've
Carolyn,
learned
big
to
shout
do
out to
it.
Carolyn.
I know, big shout. I really owe it to Carolyn.
She's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's your mom.
Related. Yeah, there is a relation.
There's a relation
Full
there
transparency.
I guess I need to go to
Mama.
yoga now.
You
You probably do.
With your mom.
No,
I mean-
she's been trying to get me to go for years and
Yeah.
years. But
Come
I'm
on.
a runner. That's my thing.
What are you running from?
I don't
Yoga?
know.
Running from yoga. If I stop running, I have to do yoga. Here we go.
Go to run.
But Rheagan, we're here today to talk about hip hop, beer, yoga.
yoga.
Whoa, wait a minute. Hip hop beer
beer,
yoga.
yoga.
I'm in. What is
The
it?
first of its kind here. So this is the 7th year that I
Yeah.
have done this. The 4th year partnering with Weightless, and it's a cause very near and dear to my heart. Everyone I know, and I'm sure people that you know, have been touched by cancer in some way, shape, or form, breast cancer specifically. And I wanted to do something fun to raise money and awareness. And we started, like I said, 7 years ago, which it's a long time, but partnered with Marcus, and he's the best DJ around, and he always shows
Absolutely.
up and shows out for his community. And it's so much fun. We just have the best time ever.
So what happens at this place?
We drink beer and do yoga. I mean, it's very simple.
Andrew, that's the yoga.
Stop running.
It is.
We found the destination.
It's so funny because I have people that have never done yoga in their lives, and they have showed up to this event and had the best time ever.
Yeah.
It's just, there's no pressure there. It's just,
So, okay, so first of all, when is it?
okay, October 29th.
Ooh, what day of the week will that
That's
be?
a Sunday.
So it's a Sunday. Walk us through what's going to happen.
So it starts at 4:30. Registration, everything. You'll come in. You'll get your shirt. We'll have new shirts for this year. Set up your mat, crack open a beer, and then we just go through a yoga class. I mean, it really is.
Do you have like beer breaks and amongst the
No, we do. We drink beer while we
you
do it.
yoga.
I incorporate that into the practice.
How
I think that makes
We use it as a meditation.
Yeah.
Like, we use it as meditation. I'm serious. It is so fun. You have to come try it.
We're going to have to try
Well, I
that
think
this
it's
year.
like sometimes when you're just doing yoga, it can probably be a little intimidating. Just walking
100%.
walking into
Yeah.
a class.
I'm not
for your
asking
first
you to
time.
put your leg behind your head.
Yeah,
Okay,
exactly.
like
Not
that's
this
not
time.
not
Just
this
come
time.
and have a good time.
No, yeah,
and enjoy
absolutely,
yourself.
and raise money for our community. So 100% of the proceeds, every single dollar that we make goes to the community health center.
Yeah,
It goes to
that's
their
awesome.
angel fund, which helps women who are uninsured get mammograms and breast health information, stuff like that. I wanted to raise money that I know where it goes and how and who it affects and who it can help. And
That's
the
awesome.
Community Health Foundation is the place that I chose.
Oh,
So
man.
it's a really wonderful cause, and my goal this year is to raise $5,000 And you can donate directly to the community health center if you're unable to come, or you can come, show up, and have a good time, drink some beer, get a little bendy.
Now, am I bringing my own beer?
So we will have beer. Fisher 59 has been one of our most wonderful sponsors. So they always donate beer to us, but it is BYOB. So because I know some people can't drink beer.
Donate a lot of beer?
It's a good amount.
Okay,
Yeah, they don't
right.
skimp on it. But if you're not a beer drinker, you can. I've had people bring wine. I've had people bring, Trulies like seltzers and
A hot tea.
A hot tea.
Yeah.
For non-drinkers, absolutely.
Yeah. I love to do yoga with hot tea. Yeah.
Oh, same.
Yeah.
But yeah, but Marcus is spinning like actual hip hop. So
Right,
you
right.
want to shake your butt a little bit.
Right.
Okay, so
Energy.
I want to
Energy.
Yeah.
I want to
Exactly.
go over the dates and the times and the place. I'm not so sure we said the place. So let's talk about.
So October 29th, 4:30, right in front of Maniac's Mansion. So we're shutting down the street.
Oh, it's outside,
It's
right on the
outside.
street.
You got to take advantage of this weather
Oh, yeah.
while we have it.
Yes.
So it will be right in front of Maniac's Mansion. So people, I love it because people will bring their kids and they go inside and hang out in Marcus's space while they enjoy a little kid-free time doing some yoga. And the cost is $40 this year. It will include a shirt.
Okay.
So that's something that we're doing a little differently this year.
Okay.
And my friends at Bro Pro Creative, Chad, he donates shirts to us every year. He's amazing.
He
We
is.
love Chad.
Go
we love Chad
Chad.
so
Yeah.
much.
Yes.
And it's really, I love it because there's so many local vendors that get involved. We will have a raffle that we'll have different baskets and prizes. We want to raise it, like I said, $5,000 is my goal this year. So
Do we have to buy
That's
tickets
great.
in advance, or can I show up with $40?
Yes. So you can go to the waitlist website and purchase your tickets, and you'll fill out the little form that has it'll give you your T-shirt size and all that good stuff. And registration is live as of today. So
Awesome.
yeah.
Wow.
That's great.
Well,
That's
there
so
you
cool. I
go.
love
Now, the name of it again?
Hip hop beer yoga for breast cancer
Hip Hop Beer
awareness.
Yoga for breast
Say that
cancer
3
awareness.
times real fast.
Hip hop beer yoga for breast cancer
cancer
awareness.
awareness.
Yeah.
Hip hop beer yoga. No.
No.
I got it right the first time. One take wonder. That's what they used to
Chris
call
is
me.
going to be there front and center in some yoga pants.
There you go.
Okay.
Hot pink ones.
I hadn't heard that yet.
Yep.
Hadn't heard
He's
that
gonna
yet.
be there.
That's not on the flyer.
He's going to be there. Just show up just for this.
So, okay. All right then. Rheagan, thank you so much for being
Yes.
here. We appreciate
Thank you so much for having me.
Yes.
Really,
That's
I'm
so
very
great.
grateful.
We have to
Oh
shout
my
out to your
gosh,
mom
yes.
too.
Oh my gosh, she's
All right.
going to lose it.
She probably will. All right, we'll be back with City Space right after this. Stay right there. Yay! We clap there. We clap there.
At 4 Stars Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram, we take pleasure in the simple things. Like an easy, no-hassle buying experience, simple, transparent pricing, and the smile on the face of another lifelong customer. And with the largest volume of cars, trucks, and SUVs to choose from, the only thing that won't be simple is choosing which one you want to drive home. When it comes to finding your next vehicle, the choice is simple. 4 Stars Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram.
It's the season at 4 Stars.
My name is Colby Pistacco. I'm your locally born and raised Medicare expert. Medicare can be confusing, but helping seniors find the right health insurance is what I do best. That's the Pistacco way.
More personal, more thoughtful, more trusted.
Four incredible radio stations. That's who we are. We are Town Square Media, and we bring the best of radio to the North Texas area. Wake up early with News Talk 1290. That's us. How about Kelly Raspberry on 92.9 NIN? Yep, that's us. Bringing you the best of country with 102.3 The Bull. That's us. And rocking it all day long with 106.3 The Buzz. That's us. We are Town Square Media, and we're proud to be a sponsor of the Social Space.
Welcome back to the social space. It has transitioned into the city space.
That's right.
Just like that. We just, boom. we pretty much snap and somebody hits a
Well,
click
can I
of the
say
button.
I'm kind of glad we're not talking about the drought today.
Oh, aren't you though?
Yeah. I mean, we still need to conserve, no doubt.
And the good news is the rain we had last week
Yeah.
was enough to keep the lake levels where they were.
Good.
That's
So
great.
no change in lake
All right.
levels this last Monday. So that's
We still
great
need
news.
some
Yeah.
rain, but
We do. We need more. We're still behind.
Yeah.
I had
So-
to bring out the lawnmower again.
Ooh.
I thought
Nice.
I had to put it up.
No.
And no. Yeah.
Yeah, it
Okay.
grew.
Yeah,
we had a
it did.
little bit of rain and it grew. I was
Yeah.
like, oh.
what was all that humidity
Grass.
too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stupid grass. Okay, but some things need grass, like
I'll
cows
take
to
the
eat.
grass any day.
Heck yes. Okay, so we're going to talk today on the City Space about people always complain there's nothing to do in Wichita Falls. But there is. There's a lot going on.
Okay.
My office is Public Information Officer. I send out press releases, lots of them, over lots of different things. Your
Yeah.
trash schedule changes over a holiday, there's something going on. There's an eclipse party that just happened at the library this last weekend, on Saturday, yesterday, that, we sent a press release out on, okay? We got to let the public know. We put it on social media. We spread it out. Well, I've been sending out a bunch of press releases about big things coming to Memorial Auditorium
Yep.
and the K. Coliseum, and I'm super excited about it because when people say we don't have anything to do, I go, well, hold on just a second. Go to MPEC's website. Go to Discover Wichita Falls. There's a calendar. There's all kinds of stuff to do, especially right now. And we've talked about it in the Jackie's Need to Know stuff.
Yes.
Everything you need to know. Jackie's got it. Get you caught up there. But George Lopez is coming. Hilarious
Oh my
comedian.
gosh, that's going to be so fun.
I know, that's
When
cool.
is he coming?
He's in January.
Yeah.
He's
Okay.
January. And then Leanne Morgan, he's going to be at K. Coliseum. Leanne Morgan is coming to Memorial Auditorium. Tickets went on sale 2 weeks ago now, and it's almost sold out.
Are you serious?
So-
she is funny.
That's
She's
crazy.
hilarious.
Like
And-
my sister
oh,
will text me this stuff, a little clip from her show.
yeah.
She's hilarious.
And this
that'll
is-
be a big girls'
That's
night
cool.
out
Yeah,
event.
it really would be. And I mean, it's just a fantastic night. So she's almost sold out. There's talk that there might be an additional show added, but
Really?
there's nothing concrete about that yet. But
Now,
we'll
when is
see.
she coming again?
She is in February. She's right. It's
Okay.
like, I'm going to say it's the 16th. It's right after Valentine's Day.
Oh my gosh, what a fun girls'
What
night
a great
out.
Valentine's Day gift, guys, to give your wife or girlfriend tickets to go see really funny lady.
Good one.
And go if you want, because she is
Yep.
funny. You don't have to be a woman to laugh at her. She's
I don't think so either. I
hilarious.
think that'd be a great date night.
Yeah.
Her stuff is so down to earth too. She doesn't get political.
Well,
she doesn't know
the
that-
big
she
question
just
is,
rolls.
does that Texas or Tennessee slang, is that really her?
I believe it is.
I think it is
I
too.
think she's genuine.
She goes live and she's always at her mom and daddy's house, and she always talks about, I'm at my little mom and daddy's house and we're having a Jello salad. No, I'm not kidding. She'll talk about the different Jello. Well, we had a pineapple Jello salad tonight because my little mom and daddy love Jello salads. Does
Yeah.
that sound just like
Does
her?
she have a slinky when she's?
I don't know, but she's funny.
She's full of tradition.
She always says she's going to do a Jello salad cookbook of all the different Jello
That'd be
salads there are.
interesting.
So there you go.
The book actually. Did.
We should reach out to her and see if she'll come live on
That would be fun.
the social space.
She's
That'd be
extremely
great.
busy.
You
but
know what?
that
Let's
would be
do
fun.
it. Let's
All
just
right.
DM her and say, hey, you're
Sure.
coming to Wichita Falls. Let's try to get her.
Yeah.
We'll
Stay
send her this
tuned,
clip.
people.
We'll just send her this little clip.
Let's send her
too.
this clip
Yeah.
and go Jello salad, Leah. We need
got
your
it.
favorite Jello salad.
We want some Jello salad, and we got a chair just for you. So
Okay,
we'll
I
you
love
go.
her.
see if we can get her in.
Okay.
Also, when I just sent out this last Monday, Harlem Globetrotters are coming.
Very cool.
And
There
they
you go.
always, I think it's amazing that they stop here every time because
Yeah.
this isn't a big market for them, but they do well.
Yeah.
They sell tickets. People go.
There you go.
Yeah.
It's, and their
As
show's
long
different
as
every
I've
year.
known, they've come here every year.
And their show is different every single
I
year.
can remember going when I was a little kid.
can.
I just
Oh,
love
yeah.
it. I'm so glad.
Yeah.
I'm so glad.
get 'em
But
here.
They're back on their 2024 tour, so they're going to be great. And there is more stuff coming. And don't forget the symphony.
Uh-huh.
Oh
Don't
yeah,
forget the
that starts
ballet.
in November.
Yeah, that's next month,
With the
yeah.
Western Swing.
Yeah.
I mean,
And then their Christmas music. If you
Yeah.
the Nutcracker is also a big Christmas tradition.
Yeah.
Wichita Falls Ballet Theater. Say that fast every time. Yeah. It's a big deal for them, and it's a huge show for them. And they a lot of their budget is met, through that one, as far as fundraising because they're a nonprofit. The symphony, if you want to hear great music that's Christmas,
Yes.
type, go to the symphony at Christmas.
we
Yeah.
bought season tickets.
Oh.
The office bought season tickets for the symphony this year. I'm really excited about
It's
it.
the arm wrestling contest. You have to arm wrestle, win the arm wrestling contest to go to the symphony.
We'll see.
That would be
Good.
funny.
You do yoga, you'll build up.
Do yoga, beer yoga.
Beer yoga, you build up that arm wrestling.
And then, of course, the Nutcracker.
yeah, it's huge. I mean, there's
And the
so,
Wichita Theater's got
Yes.
a big Christmas show.
always every year. I mean, so there's all that's coming up. So the people who say there's nothing to do, just go
Well,
ahead.
Christmas Magic, we talked about
Christmas
that.
magic as well.
Yeah. Holiday Hanger.
Holiday hanger.
Can we just keep on going?
Yeah.
Sure.
There's a lot to do.
There is.
There's a
ton to
football
do.
game every Friday night.
Yeah.
That's right. And sometimes on Saturdays when Midwestern State's at home.
Yeah.
So,
Yes.
there is lots to do in this city, and
Yeah.
people just want to sit on their hands and type on their
Oh,
keyboard. That there's
I
nothing to
think
do.
the new hotel's reinvigorated everyone.
Sure.
I'm
Yeah.
hearing great things about the Delta Hotel.
Yeah.
I'm hearing great things about the restaurant there.
Yes.
Yep.
Andrew still wants to have his birthday party there,
Well,
go
heck, I
swimming.
can just
Pool
get
party.
a room,
Pool party.
eat some steak, swim, and then go to
Yes.
sleep.
Pool party.
Yeah. Sleep.
Yeah.
You got to do beer yoga first.
And have some cottage cheese,
Yeah.
maybe. I don't know.
Yes.
Gosh, you missed that part. It's okay. Don't worry about it.
Well, Chris, that's a great lineup.
I think so. I think it is, and I'm
Yeah.
really proud of Lindsay Barker and Lindsay Lewis. Now she got married. Lindsay books all. She's the one at the top
she's
booking
a
all
good
that
girl.
stuff. So
Yes, she is.
good for her, and she's going to keep going. She
Get
tells
on
me
it,
there's-
Lindsay.
There's
Yeah.
more coming. So
Yeah.
just be excited that ticket sales do well. We go to these things, more people will come.
Absolutely.
It's kind of like voting. If you don't go to shows and support the artists and the shows that come, nobody else is going to come.
Yep.
So if you don't vote, you can't complain. And if you don't go and buy tickets and go to these things that come in, you can't complain that nobody's coming because
Yeah.
they're not coming because ticket sales are not great.
And
Yeah.
there you have it. The
a
city space.
Nutshell, circle. There we go. Thank you, Jackie.
Thank you.
Thank you, Andrew.
Yes, thank
and
you.
thank you for being with us. We'll see you next week. Clapping. Yay. Slinky clap. It was a slinky clap.